Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on the bank. Yes! So we are here at Colebrook Fishery, just outside of Colebrook in Devon. Not fished here before. Big Leon's fished here a couple of times, so just got a little view from the lake here. Had a good walk around with Matt, the owner. Had a look at all the various pegs and swims. Absolutely stunning, this place. Honestly, it's such a lovely lake, and the amount of work and effort Matt's put into this place, yeah, is very, very good. Like the fact that the pegs, you know, on a well, I say it's a commercial fishery. It's a bit more special than that, but the pegs are so well spaced out. I mean, you get a good amount of water, and the fact it's only 2 rods as well, it's really going to keep you guessing where to put these rods. I'm going to go for swim 7, purely for the fact is I just like the look of it. As Matt said, all the pegs will do fish if the fish are there. It's very low stock, 61 carp in total in this lake, so it's by no means going to be easy, but it will, if any of us get anything, it should be something special, and a bit more rewarding as well than going to your sort of normal, you know, commercial fisheries. Obviously, you know, every lake offers, you know, something different, so this is going to give us a bit of a challenge. They have recently spawned out, just over a week ago now, I think, so Matt did shut the lake down for that. He's been back open, I think since Tuesday, or Monday or Tuesday. It's Friday today, so he's been back open 4 or 5 days. There's a couple of guys down in swim 8, which is the double swim, which was one we were possibly looking at. They've had a few fish out, and it seems that the fish are definitely getting on it a bit more sort of the last couple of days now. So yeah, we're gonna get the gear out the van. I've just done my net and sling and retainer, water carrier, etc. So that's all done. Matt, Joyce and Rich are on their way down at some stage later on today. We're pretty fortunate that us and Chris Carpenter is on his way down, and the 2 guys that are here, the only ones that are on the lake anyway, so we ain't got to worry too much about fighting for pegs and that. So hurry up, Joyce and Rich, get your asses down here, and you, Chris. But yeah, we're going to get the van unloaded now, get some kit down there, and what I'll do, I'll give you a little sort of view of me peg and swimming out once I get my kit down there, and take it from here. So fingers crossed we can get an absolute stunning carp here. Come on, the carp. So I've just got all my kit down and I'm just prepping a bit of bait ready. So in here I've got 12mm jungle mix and 12mm salaminos, and they have been coated in the salamino liquid food, which absolutely stinks. It's a real meaty sort of smell coming from that. And then what I've done, I've then sprinkled them with some pink Himalayan rock salt. The fish have just spawned, and it is sort of known that the fish do like a bit of salt to sort of replenish themselves. So that's the 12mm in there. In the other bucket I've got 15mm. So the reason for doing 15s and 12s separately is because I've got to fire these out with the old style catapult. If I was to mix them, the 15s and the 12s are obviously going to fall at different distances. With the 15s being bigger baits, they're going to go that little bit further than the 12mm, so we could basically end up overbaiting or underbaiting the area I want to fish. So yeah, that's why I like to keep them separate. You can spot on here, but I've been sort of told that the fish are very spooky, very cagey, so I'm not going to spod. There's no bait boats allowed, so yeah, old style traditional catapult for the bait it is. What I'll do, I'll spin round quickly and I'll give you a little view of my peg. So here we are, peg number 7, no mates, which is pretty apt for me. So yeah, look at this, guys. This is absolutely stunning. This is like one of the best, not one of, the best looking lake I've fished. This puts most of your commercial fisheries to shame. As I said earlier, I spoke to Matt on the way in, and I believe sort of up to this sort of area over here was what was here originally, which he said he used to fish as a kid. And then they extended it further down through that way, which are your lower pegs, like your 1s and 2s and 3s, and that used to be a golf course down there. But yeah, anyway, back to this peg. So this is my peg. So basically I get from here down the margin, I get from that point of that island right the way to the point on the end of that island, and I've got all of this in front of me, basically to the overhanging willow, which I probably won't go that far. And then right, let's have a quick little look. Right down this margin here, that's peg 8 over there. So that's the double swim, which is you can actually book. That's the only peg on the lake that you can actually book out. So that may be one for the future. So those guys have had a couple out, as I said earlier. But yeah, first plan of attack, I think I'm definitely going to get one in under this canopy of trees there. And then I think the other one, I'm probably going to stick on the end of the island over here, just off of that tip. Matt did say in the sun they do like to sort of get up high on these banks. As you can see, the sun behind me is absolutely beaming. It is glorious, absolutely glorious. So yeah, hopefully Joycer and Joycer and Rich and Chris, when he gets here, you know, we can all get down this. But to be honest, I'm not too fussed if they go over there. I mean, we are here to fish at the end of the day, so yeah. But right, guys, look at the colour of this water. Matt obviously sticks the dye in there to keep the weed out, but it does give it a, I do prefer these coloured lakes than sort of like your chocolate milkshake sort of style lakes. But yeah, right, we've still got a bit more kit to get down, so let's crack on. So this is what we're going to be putting out on one of the rods. We've got a Salamino high class hooker, and then we've got one of the essential fruit toppers. Just a standard basic hair rig that I use pretty much most places I go. That's a size 6 ESP trigger hammer. And then all we're going to do, we're going to hook on a little PVA mesh stocking, which has got some little micro pellets, and that's got half a dozen little 12mm Salamino boilies in there. So basically we're going to put that out, hook that on, nice little pile of bait around it. So yeah, this is the first time out with the old bait guru. So yeah, I know a lot of the guys have been doing really well on these high class hook baits, tipped off with the essential fruit toppers. So yeah, like I say, I'm going to stick one out with this, and then the other one I'm going to put out a jungle mix high class hooker, and I'm going to put on a yellow topper. So yeah, fingers crossed. This is the other rig that's going to go out, exactly the same rig, just we got a jungle mix high class hooker with a yellow essential fruits topper. So yeah, same again, little PVA mesh bag. Obviously on that one we'll have a couple of the jungle mix boilies sort of put in with that pellet as well. Get that cast out, sit on these for the afternoon, see how we get on. Good evening ladies and gentlemen. This is not a fish report. This is, I've decided to stay put in peg number 7. So base camp is set up, bivvy's up, slides are ready, rods are wrapped up ready. The rigs ain't out yet because we're going to go and say hello to Joyce because he's just turned up. Yep, rigs are there ready to go on, bait's already been put out, mat's ready, net's ready. So if I do get a run, then obviously I shall land them from the platform there because there is a bit more room and the water's slightly deeper because it is pretty shallow. So yeah, here we are, lovely little peg. There's actually a bench there behind if anyone who wants to come and say hello. But yeah, here we are, peg number 7. Absolutely stunning, this lake. This is pretty much my favourite lake now, Leon, like you said it probably will be. So I shall definitely be back here, you know, catch or no catch, we will be back. So yeah, let's go and say hello to Matt Joyce now, because he got here about 20 minutes ago, half hour. We've had a little chat, little catch up, because I haven't seen him for a while, so let's go see what he's up to. Hello Matthew.
Hello, mate.
Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
This is Matt Joyce. This is an old, well I say an old friend of mine, he still is a friend. But yeah, you haven't been fishing in a while, have you?
Nope.
Well, not with me anyway, or with anyone for that matter.
Can't remember how to put the bivvy up.
Yeah, so what is this one you got?
Which would deploy.
Which would deploy, but it don't deploy.
It's not
it's like a fucking parachute without the pull cord.
bending bars at the moment.
But yeah, so we're just waiting for Rich to turn up as well. He's got the peg next down, so I'm in 7, Joycer's in 6, Rich will be in 5. I still ain't got my rods out yet, like I just said, everything's ready to go. Matthew didn't want to be on my vlog, same as Richard, but tough shit, they're getting on it. Sorry for the bad language there, kids, but yeah, it's no major biggie. But yeah, so this is a good little peg Joyce has got here. So his water is basically, hang on, just put my drink down a minute. So yeah, he's got from the tip of this island, literally straight the way across, all this margin, and then he's got all of that there. God, bloody sun's bright, isn't it? And then he's got tip of there, sort of halfway between his and Richard's peg. So yeah, good bit of water. Lovely sort of channel coming through here. It's actually wider than it looks on the camera. Well, you say you've got to put one down the margin, you Joyce?
Yeah, I'm going to stick one down there later on.
Probably either one down,
I'll leave it till tomorrow.
Down this margin or the other one. And then Matt did say, sort of about 4 or 5 wraps out, heading towards that overhanging tree, there is like a sort of gravel bar, a plateau across there somewhere. Not sure whether it runs that way or this way, but I'm sure Joyce will have a little lead around, see if he can find it in a bit. But yeah, hopefully these idiots aren't going to land. Keep going, boys, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling they're going to swing round in a minute. But hopefully not. So yeah, we'll let Matthew cracking on, let him crack on, get his deploy up, or don't deploy. We're going to have a little catch up and then see you guys in a bit. Say bye, Matthew.
See you guys.
Right, so I don't know if you guys can see, Matthew has found a little spot out there where that marker float is, and he's going to wade down the margin and literally drop his rig on that marker float. Pretty sure it's quite shallow along the edge here, so I'm basically just filming this just on the hope he's going to fall in. Matthew?
No.
Right.
Yeah.
The shelf does drop off quite a bit there. We reckon it's about 4.5 foot deep there, so yeah, between where he's standing, which is probably like 1.5 foot, 2 foot up to his knees, it drops off a little bit, so yeah, he's going to drop that in there. Nice. Easy does it. That is a little gravel patch we found earlier. Right, I'm going to reel his marker rod in for him, and he's on his way back. You happy with that?
Yeah, bang on.
Nice. Yeah, it's churning up, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like a foot of silk. Yeah, that's like mega silk.
We found that patch, so happy days.
Get on.
So Matthew is now wading his left hand rod down. This kid's committed, mind. And he's wading it all the way to there. Happy with that?
Not really, it's mega silky, but it'll be alright.
Oh, it's a Ronnie, isn't it?
He's on a long dog. There's silk everywhere.
The old Ronnie Cray.
There's the beer in it.
Nice. Morning. So it's about 8:30, 8:45. Nothing through the night. I've just brung the rods in because I must admit, through the night I was thinking, like, are they presented well? I did have a little lead around yesterday, but not a huge amount. It was more to sort of get my distances I was fishing to. So yeah, nothing through the night. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put both rods onto choddies now, heli safes with chods, naked chods. Not on the main line, but on a leader. So yeah, same principle as a naked chod. God, I look like shit, don't I? Didn't sleep very well. Yeah, so that's my plan of attack. So I'm gonna get the rods in, see what's going on, get them back out there for the day. Cheers. Right, so we've had nothing through the night. So when I've brung the rods back in, I've noticed it pulled through a real like plug of silt. So I think what's happening when I'm casting out there, it's like through the night the lead is settling in the silt where it's so soft. I mean, where Joycer waded down last night, it just stirred the silt right up. So I've decided for today and tomorrow I'm going to go in with old helicopter rigs and I'm going to go with a choddy on there. So let me rephrase that. It's not a helicopter rig, I'm going with an old school choddy. So we've got my leader material there, got my bead, choddy there, white pop-up, heli safe system so we can drop the lead if we get a take. We're going with that. So we're going to put a pink and a white. So this one's white, the other rod I'm going to put a pink one on. So because I'm feeding red and sort of beige boilies, the pink will look like a washed out red, the white will look like a washed out beige. So yeah, that's my plan of attack. Whether it works or not, we'll find out. Cheers guys. So here we go, second rod's about to go out. Exactly the same again, same leader, same size lead, same rig, just different colour hook bait. And I was fishing there last night, but I'm actually going to move it right to the very tip of this island here. Obviously my right hand rod I've got in here, but I feel that the fish can obviously come through this channel. There's another channel that goes down the side of that island there, so I'm going to put one literally right on the edge of there. This side of it, not on the edge, because obviously that's peg, I believe, number 9 round there. That's 10, so yeah, number 9 gets this sort of water here, but I'm definitely going to sort of get it onto the end of that that sort of channel there. A bit hard to make out on the camera, but yeah, the flat side, my side of this swim. So yeah, let's get one in there, see how we get on. Richard, say hi.
Hi.
This is Rich Gilliatt. Gilliatt. So Richard joined us late last night, and we just haven't got around to filming him today. He's like the Tom Cruise of carping. There's me and Joycer, who are just like, I don't know, shit, fat, miserable. Whereas Richard always has a positive outlook on everything. I mean, look at this, look. We got iceberg lettuce. What are you doing, chef?
Well, I'm going to marinate the chicken. Some
Bloody marinate the chicken?
Yeah, get that in the pan, marinate that, slow cook the chicken. I've got some mission wraps.
Mission Deli?
Yeah.
Mission Deli wraps, the best.
Wraps, we're going to...
If you want to send us any Mission Deli, then we can review them in the next vlog.
Got some of Morrison's finest chicken breasts.
Yeah.
Cut that up, we're going to have some nice wraps for tea.
Nice.
Yeah. We haven't put the rods out.
Bit of salt and pepper, a bit of mayo.
No mayo. No,
Oh,
spicy.
what?
And then this is going to be our tea, and then for dinner, I've got a vindaloo and a tikka.
Yeah, I'll pass on all of that. I'll definitely pass on the vindaloo, or else I'll be in the loo.
You'll lose your bucket, yeah?
Yeah. What we'll do, we'll tune back in to see the final concoction.
No pressure then.
No, see you in a bit. Say bye, Richard.
by Richard.
We got a bit of riggy sauce on my chicken. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Mission Deli Rat. Down the cake hole. So guys, as you've just seen, I've borrowed Matthew's baiting pole and I've stuck a snide little rod down the margin. I'm not sure how well it come out on the old camera when I was doing it, because I had it set up on the tripod and the light looked a bit low, but yeah, basically out on the end of here I stuck a little Ronnie rig with a 12mm white pop-up, a bit of pellet, some of the jungle mix, some of the salamino and the liquid that you've seen earlier in the video. So yeah, still got the one out underneath there. Got it a little bit more to the left now, so as I was casting it, it just skimmed past the canopy and landed in there. And that is the one that's on the white pop-up on the choddy. The one that was over there is the one that I've now moved down to the margin, because there's only 2 rods on this venue. Good evening. So it is Saturday evening. Done a few bits of filming drawing today, but we are now at 8:30 in the evening. So rods are out. They have been for a couple of hours now. All set for the night. Just over in Joyce's swim, just having a bit of a catch up with me, Joycer and Rich. Not fished together in a while. We had a little bit of a chit chat last night, but obviously it was pretty late by the time Rich turned up. So yeah, just been having a good old gossip and a chin wag and catching up on things, so which is always good. It's all part of fishing with your friends and family and just chilling out and making memories. So no fish for any of us yet. I haven't seen any other fish come out from the lake yet. There's a guy fishing opposite us who's in swim number 9 and a guy in number 10. As far as I'm aware, they've had nothing. We're obviously in 7, 6 and 5. We've had nothing. There's a guy down in peg 1. Now he had one which was £3, a £3 carp, which is like, I think it's just one of the smaller ones that must have slipped through the netting process here. So he phoned Matt, and Matt's come and put that up in his stock pond. So that's one for the future. But yeah, not going to let it deter us too much. Conditions are tricky. Like I say, last week and the week before they were spawning. They literally only just finished Monday, I think, or Monday. Obviously we got on here on Friday, so it's literally less than a week, 5-6 days after they finished. The owner was obviously happy for us to fish, so hence why we're here, but always going to be tricky. That's, you know, straight after that's happened. So not the end of the world. Like I've said, we will definitely be back here again. Yeah, just sort of literally falling in love with the place. I mean, look at it. It's lush. It's lush as far as lakes go. It's lush. Everything about it. Yeah, sorry to keep waffling on, but there's not a lot to report on really. These blanks sort of do get me down a bit, but used to really sort of get me down and make me think, oh Christ, is there any point in fishing any longer? And oh, you know, I can't catch. But no, it's just like now it makes me, you know, want to get out more and more. So we finish tomorrow, Sunday morning, and then 4 days after that, Thursday, Friday, through till Saturday morning, I'm back on the islands, peg number 2. Didn't have any fish out of there before, but I've had some good views on the video, so really sort of, yeah, keen to get back there and get a fish out for the camera. So yeah, so once you've watched this one, obviously keep a lookout for the next one at the islands. Not sure if I'm going to get this one up before I fish the islands, but either way this one will be up before the islands fishery. So yeah, yeah, again guys, you know, really appreciate the views. If you don't subscribe to my channel, then please do. Give my videos a watch, thumbs up, likes, comments, anything and everything is all appreciated. You know, much love for everybody that does sort of, you know, watch my vlogs and that. As I've said before, it's just me doing a bit of fishing and filming it along the way. So yeah, all right, so hopefully I'll see you through the night with a fish on the bank. If not, I'll give a quick little sort of outro in the morning, but if I don't see you till morning, I'll see you in the morning. Thanks. Good morning, good morning. Caught the sun a bit yesterday. That'll bronze up nicer. That'll look good soon. Anyway, nothing to report on last night. Haven't seen Joycer or Rich yet, but I'm pretty sure if they did have anything during the night, they would have given me a shout. So there's a real thick sort of scum come over the lake now, especially down my end. It's not so bad down the other end, but there is a lot of it all obviously lifted up off the bottom. So pretty sure that's not going to help matters. But hey ho, looks like we've drawn another blank. Just packing my kit down now, bit by bit. It's 7:15 in the morning now. We are on till 12, but with how slow it's been fishing, I don't think there's much point in staying here that late. So yeah, gonna pack away, get going, and then at least gives me the majority of the day left at home with the wife then. So yeah, as normal guys, thanks very much for watching. Give us a subscribe if you don't already. Give this video a like. Any comments, you know, just drop us a comment. Always happy to you know, answer them. And if anybody's fished this lake before and they've got any tips for, you know, for future, when I come down here, that would be really appreciated. I'm not expecting you to give me your biggest secrets and, you know, how to unlock things, but because obviously people put effort in, they like to keep it to themselves, which is fair enough. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks on the Islands Fishery, Peg 2, because we've got some unfinished business down there. Alright, cheers guys.